guys, it's coffee time. This is my third day using this coffee cup. I wash it. I don't know. I just keep on using it. So what can you do? Today I actually woke up on time. I was shocked. I was so excited about myself. I woke up and I immediately got out of bed, which I never do, and that's always my downfall. I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm up. And I just got out of bed, came down my loft ladder, and then booted up the computer, and I was like, wow, I'm actually taking advantage of my morning like a real adult. I'm so proud of myself. But I didn't make breakfast. I almost did. I was like, oh, I have so much time, I should totally make breakfast. And then suddenly it was like, time to go. It's like, dang it! That's the trouble with the internet. Time flies on the internet. Man, playing video games, oh my goodness, is just the worst time sink ever. Like, the best time sink ever because I love video games, but every time I play one, I wind up sitting there, I'm playing it, I'm so in it, and then I look at the clock and I go, where did the last 4 hours of my life go? It's so confusing. But what can you do? It's exciting stuff. Allie and I are still playing Trine. That game is awesome. Trine 2 is so great. I know I talked about this already, but seriously, if you guys have any inclination to play that game, you should, because it is so pretty. I just love it. I'm trying to get everybody in the world to play it. I'm shocked how many people have never even heard of it. I was like, oh man, Trine 2 is so good. And a bunch of people at work were confused. They're like, Trine, what is that? What? How do you not know what Trine is? What? If any of you don't know what Trine is, watch the trailer immediately. It is so pretty. They are great games. That is all. That's all I have to say on the subject. So yeah. I keep looking at pictures. I like to look at ways that people have laid out like library rooms in their houses. I know that's like obscure sounding, but I love when people have a room that's like their office, but it's more like a library office, like a sitting room almost. And sometimes people come up with crazy ways to lay them out. Like there was a room that I was looking at that was basically like my room, except you climbed a ladder to get up to a loft area that was just all books. So the whole bottom, like it had a really high ceiling, so the whole bottom area was just chairs and couches and just sitting area. And then you climbed up and all up there was just walls of books. And I was like, that's so awesome. Can you imagine? Oh, hi. Can you imagine? Can you guys even possibly imagine? I'm sure you can. And if I had that room and it was just all comic books, that's basically what it would be. And it would be so gravy. It would be the graviest gravy ever. Huh. I just want that. I want that so badly. What was the other one that I thought was really cool? Oh, when people turn, I've seen pictures of this before, when people turn their staircases into bookshelves. I think that that's pretty smart too. Although, every time I would walk up those stairs, I would think, I hope this doesn't break, and then all of my books get ruined. I'd be really sad about that. That's what I imagine when I'm looking at pictures of that. It's weird to me. Or like, you know those staircases where the side of the staircase, like the area that Harry Potter lived in, right? That area is like a pull-out closet or something weird. I'm like, what? Like, who thought of that? Somebody genius thought of that. Somebody really smart thought of that. What are you doing? The cat has found out that it's cool to jump on my lap. So now he jumps on my lap and then jumps down and jumps up and jumps down a lot, but this time he decided he wanted to lay down, which is rare, and was twisting himself in a circle for a really long time, but now I think he's comfy. You comfy? Okay, let's move on. So, yeah, taking advantage of staircases just in general is such a good idea, but I don't want to think that there's a possibility that my books and comic books could get ruined. I guess it's, well, I don't know. I don't know, it weirds me out. And also, I have a lot of tall books. Like, DIY books typically are pretty tall. And I don't think there's any way to have a staircase where one step is like this high up, I'd be like, really? Really? Whoever made this staircase? Really? Is this what we have to do? It's a terrible idea, so why do it? You don't. You don't do that. But you could definitely do the loft area. It's my plan. I've also always wanted, I think I've talked about this before, but I've always wanted to have a secret room. Like, I think that if I had like a sitting room, like a book room, it would be a room that you had to open a secret door to get into. I would have 2 secret rooms. I would have like a safe room, like a, oh no, somebody's in my house and I need to make sure that I'm safe and my family's safe sort of room. I would want one of those that like you had to open up something weird to get into. And then I would also want just a me room. Like, oh, nobody else knows how to get into this room. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Just chill out, read books, whatever. It would be awesome. I guess there's a company that specializes in that stuff, and I want to call them. Be like, hello, would you like to build my entire house? Thanks. That would be gravy. I know, huh? Life is so complicated with its shenanigans. I always do this. I always drink too much of the coffee ahead of time and then wind up going, oh. Oops. Oh well, I guess, I'll just move on with my life or whatever. But yeah, architecture is awesome. When people come up with really, like, clever ways to organize their space, it's just like, yes, that's awesome. That right there is awesome. Like, I just love it. So someday I'm going to have a loft book room. That's the new plan. I can't wait. Tonight, we're having a yay TGS party because Street Fighter is doing well and we wanted to just have like a chill Street Fighter tournament type of thing, like an in-house tournament. And everybody brings like treats and it's gonna be fun. I think that it's gonna be really cool. We can just relax and hang out, not be working. So there are some people, I don't have like a very stressful job at all at my work, but there are plenty of other people that I work with that are like constantly stressed, and I'm always like, oh gosh, like I always want to pull them into a hug and be like, it's okay, shh, it's okay. So having stuff like this is always good. Just be like, let's hang out, let's chill, let's play Street Fighter, let's talk about loft bed libraries, just shh, it's okay, it's alright, it's gonna be fine, don't worry about it. So that'll be fun, that'll be exciting. And, yeah, that's about it for today. So, I hope that you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah!